Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, after a lot of online backlash between Meg Whitman and Kenyans, Meg Whitman has finally decided to surrender. That's why you find that if you go to her status right now, especially on the X, you find that Meg Whitman has resigned from her position as the US ambassador to Kenya. Now, many have linked this move to a previous statement by Raila Amolo Odinga. Some have linked this move to the recent backlash from Kenyans regarding her future in Kenya. Some have likened this resignation to the fact that Trump was the winner in the US presidential election for 2024. So if that is the case, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Do you think those are the reasons why Meg Whitman resigned? I want you to go below in your comment section and you can offer a reaction on that. We all know that Meg Whitman supported William Samoei Ruto or the agenda. If you go online right now, there are people who support her. If you go online again, there are people who don't support Meg Whitman. So we have classes of people with differing opinion on the true status of Meg Whitman. Is she a champion for change, for devolution, for democracy? Or was she the one who was simply propagating the policies of UDA? Where do you place Meg Whitman? So before we get further there, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to kindly request you to go below there and like this video. It's so important if you like this video. I'm so grateful for everyone who has been liking our videos. I don't take that for granted. Subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support.
Tell the rogue ambassador, Kenya is not United States. Kenya is not a colony of United States. Keep your mouth shut.
It would be very ungrateful for us to vilify the people who are creating opportunities for us. We have 200 billion investment from the American government.
There was no way Meg Whitman was going to survive after what we saw regarding what Kenyans spoke concerning Meg Whitman. Many told Meg Whitman to go back to US.
Meg Whitman has resigned.
In her resignation statement, Whitman pointed out that she serves at the request of the US president.
I remember bringing in an analysis to this channel, ladies and gentlemen, regarding that kind of backlash whereby Meg Whitman was telling Kenyans that Trump will be in office next year after swearing in. So that would mean that Biden is still going to be the president until that time when their swearing in is done. And she was still going to be the US ambassador until that time when Trump comes in office. So she was basically trying to tell Kenyans not to be bothered, not to keep on pushing. But you see, Kenyans are people very resilient. They don't give up easily. So because Meg Whitman realized that, and based on the few months that he's been in Kenya, or rather 2 years that she has been in Kenya, she has realized that Kenyans are people who are very resilient. They will never back off. So because of that realization, I suspect Meg Whitman could have figured the best thing to do is to resign. But I give kudos to Meg Whitman for this move, despite the fact that there are things which she might have pronounced, things which were wrong. But the fact that she resigned at a time where people were castigating her, this can only mean that she valued her reputation. If you look at the politicians in Kenya, most of them, you find that someone is not doing the right thing. People don't want him in office, that person, but this person still continues to be in office by force, you know. So there's a difference between how the US does their thing. They value their own image, to the case of Kenya. If you look at, let's say, for example, the issue of Biden. Biden was contesting for the presidency. Before he relinquished that position for that candidacy to Kamala Harris, Biden was still the Democrat candidate. But because he realized that people were speaking, offering their own views, telling Biden that you need to just let it go, because of age. What did he do? He decided to relinquish that position to Kamala Harris, who, despite the fact that she put a lot of effort, but she could not clinch this presidency. So that's what happened, ladies and gentlemen. So if you look at the move by Meg Whitman, despite the fact that we Kenyans think that she could have championed the hustlers narrative to an extent whereby she was forgetting that there are people who are aggrieved by the same government which she was continuing to push for. Despite the fact that she forgot that part, she still maintained her dignity by making sure that she resigned. She doesn't wait for Trump to kick her out, because of course Trump was going to kick her out. Trump was not going to work with her. That is something that I know, because she championed Biden's agenda. And she was seen very vocal championing Biden's agenda. Now this move basically, ladies and gentlemen, has come at a time whereby there's already talk that Kenya is slowly angling towards joining BRICS. BRICS. We've talked about BRICS in this channel, where I mentioned the countries that formed BRICS: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and then we have other countries like Argentina who came on board, Saudi Arabia, so many other countries, even in Africa. There are countries which have joined. I understand Egypt is part of them. Uganda also, on the queue of those countries yet to join.
Kenyan President William Ruto has approached China to gain support for the BRICS membership.
Now, Ruto, what has it that has been planning or angling towards joining BRICS?
And Li Ji, Secretary of the Central Disciplinary Commission of the Communist Party of China, for an official visit.
And Kenya, I want to assure you, is committed to promoting this partnership across Africa and also upholding the One China policy.
The visit, seen as a milestone in the Sino-Kenyan relations, which are increasingly extending to economic and geopolitical issues, President Ruto took the chance to seek Beijing's support in integrating Kenya into BRICS, a group of emerging economies that includes Brazil.
And when the BRICS develops its own systems, like they've been talking about a financial mechanism.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to raise my case here. But just go below in the comment section and offer a reaction regarding this move by Meg Whitman. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.